To a conference matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Blue Heaven, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Broncos will kick this away to start us off. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Stanford's offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these 2 teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Sure hands. It's Rourke.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
With the catch, it's Kaiser. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up, and they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
Looking right, this one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Fires it on the move. Caught in the open. Touchdown, Cardinal. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The Broncos offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And today, Kirk, we got an elite running back matchup across from an elite linebacker. Both these guys, we talked to them, eager for these collisions that we're going to see today.
Well, Chris, these two guys are as good as there is at their position. One thing we know for sure, you're not just going to see them matched up in the run game. What I can't wait to see is, can this linebacker stay with this running back in the passing game? Because he can be very dangerous catching the ball out of the backfield as well.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab by the receiver. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
The shotgun running play call. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos come up to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And one takes it across the 30-yard line. 3rd down after that running play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now the defense goes with that nickel, gives him more speed on the field, and I think they did a nice job of taking every option this quarterback had, nowhere to go with the football, and eventually they get the sack.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Hold. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Interesting play call here. 4th down and long from the 46. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Stanford.
It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Play action fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And he can't connect, a costly turnover on downs. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Broncos will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
He finds some space. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Kirk gets Stanford in the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on the blitz and gets the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. And he can finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Play fake, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Back to throw again. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
On the play. That's a first down for the offense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Wolf. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that play.
Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll try to run this one in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Stanford 14, Boise State 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good cover. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll give it to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the Temple.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Broncos will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And here's the return now from midfield. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They bring him down at the 7. Set up now with a 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinal. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. They add the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
It's a quick grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Broncos hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Second down, looking to throw it. Catch made by the tight end. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Boise for a fun first half than you? And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Play action here on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. The Broncos hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Throwing off play action. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. And the returner will be brought down. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. The They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. QB to the tight end for a completion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Broncos will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 16, on to kick it away.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Aurora. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. The ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Off the play fake on first down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. They'll give it to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. It's Moss.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple of scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
Here we go.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. A deep shot to the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Back to pass. It's Aurora. Grab down the middle. It's Hayden.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Coming up, second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Snags the quick throw. Crosses the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On first down, it's play action. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The receiver makes the catch. Tackled there by the defense.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Using his legs, it's Thompson. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up,
and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Broncos never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
The extra point is good. It's a 31-10 game. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Dropping back, it's Aurora. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Leaning on the run game here. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's got it on a crossing route. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play action pass on 3rd down. You know, a lot of times you're caught up on the quarterback trying to sell it. I think the entire offense does their job here. The defense is out of position, and they're able to convert.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the running back takes the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. There's a screen pass to the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. It's 3rd down for the offense. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
Got it.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. This pass is incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. That's it. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.